Going into some additional details about why I am running, let me tell you a quick story. When I left Nigeria a few years ago and landed in this nation, it felt like I was under a countdown. Intuitively, I knew that my time in this nation would be coming to an end shortly. And from the first day, I became very observant of the infrastructure, observant of everything that makes a system to work effectively and efficiently. I know what it is to live in a working town, in a working city, in a working region, and in a working nation. And when I pondered about what this environment and system gave to me, apart from the numerous opportunities that were found in this nation, the number one thing that I treasure the most, which I got from this system, is time. Some more time. Time to make impact. Time to serve my God. Time for my family. Time for work. Time for career. And is this not why, when some people relocate to other countries, they seem to achieve more than they could ever do back home in Nigeria? And I'll tell you in simple terms, everything that works here is what I desire to replicate back home, and so much more. Whatever you can think of, the good roads, constant power supply, available food, good infrastructure, hospitals, many means of transportation, community centers, opportunities to get educated or run businesses, and whatsoever you can think of, what else you can think of. All of these things have a component of time to them. In summary, my vision for the new Nigeria is one in which life is valued and time is valued. Have you ever heard it said that time is the stuff that life is made of? All I am trying to say is that I want you to have time back. Now, what do I mean? When you don't spend hours in traffic, it means you have time back. When the roads are good and there are lots of road networks, what does this create for you? It creates time to move. You're not thinking about being in traffic. You're not worried about what could go wrong on the road if you took a route that was not safe. And now this is the part that talks about security. So when security is handled effectively, there is no anxiety, there is no worry. For example, one of my favorite things to do is just to move around in the night. Is it by 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m.? You can see me on the road just driving because it is safe. And this is what I want to bring back home. And of course, this is not something that I am going to do alone. No. This is where I would need the expertise, the input, the foresight, the perspective of every other person who did not know that when they were traveling to the UK, to the US, to Australia, and to the uttermost parts of the earth, they did not realize that soon they would return home to use their knowledge and wisdom for good.
So, right now, I want to answer the experience question. We are fond of saying that person no get experience, this person no get experience. And in my mind, I'm like, what do you mean when you say experience? I mean, which experience? Okay, which experience did the youngest head of state have at the time? Which experience did one of our current or late head of states have back then in the mid 90s or in the 90s? I mean, for example, how many of you, those who are career people, before you got your first job, where did your experience come from? You learned on the job, didn't you? You read books, didn't you? And experience came by doing. So now I'm asking again, which experience? Is it experience in taking the lives of innocent children, men and women? Is it experience in assaulting and disrespecting women and maybe men? Is it experience in stealing our commonwealth? Is it experience in saying something and not doing what was said? Is it experience in weaponizing poverty to mobilize the hungry and destitute and ignorant folks? Etc, etc, etc. Listen, if not that kind experience carry us come where we dey, I know get, and I know want that kind of experience. Now, what kind of experience do I have? Well, I am experienced in wanting what is best for everyone around me, whether I know them or not. I am experienced in sacrificing for people. I am experienced in doing good and doing what is right, and that by the grace of God. And of course, I am experienced in walking with God. I am experienced in not stealing. By the grace of God, I have never stolen one kobo in my life. And my boast is in God. I think we miss the point sometimes. Before we ask, what can they do? We should be asking, who are they? Because someone who can do a good job but has a terrible personality, terrible character, and a terrible heart will do a good job and will do evil behind the scenes. But guess what? Someone who is good inside, who has a pure heart, give that person a chance and they will do better than anyone else, no matter what the case may be. And what I'm trying to do right now is to defend my generation of youths, because in my vision of the new Nigeria, they are the ones that I see taking this nation to the Nigeria of our dreams. Is it a hard thing to say? Is it a difficult thing to say that many people who made this country go south, they are going to be done in the next couple of years? So who are they going to leave the country to? I'm not even going to answer that question. But God is on the throne, and God needs Nigeria for what He needs Nigeria for. I rest my case.
And I know that as I spoke, the Spirit of God started to stir some of you up. I'm talking about those who are members of the body of Christ right now. Because if truly He raised me, then I know that there are many of you out there who are part of the 7,000 who have not yet bowed to Baal. Get ready. The time is near. I know that not all of you will need to return home at the same time. I know some of you still have assignments wherever you are. However, I know that some of you would need to join me back home as we rebuild the nation. The old have done their part. It is time for the young to take over. It is your time. It is our time. We are doing this for the future. We are doing this for the unborn generation. I realized I still have some space to chip something in, and I decided to make this addition. You see, a leadership that is not perpetually thinking about value for life and value for time will perpetually keep the people poor, frustrated, and full of despair. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you would recall, one of the things that I said is that I am not a politician. And as you listen to me, I want to believe you have come to that conclusion yourself. You see, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And I am convinced the reason I am doing this is because of Him. And as a student of history, church history, national history, world history, I kind of have an idea of what is going on in the world right now. For me personally, I believe my Messiah is coming back soon. And if truly He is Messiah, and if truly what I am doing right now is His will, then it would be wrong to fight against Him, because you'll be fighting against God. You see, you do not know me. I am not famous. I am not popular. I have no reputation. So if you've seen this by now, it is not viral. It might go viral. It might not go viral. It is up to God. And I would say it would be between me and Him. But recently, some of us sang a song last year. I think it was last year, thereabout. And you made a decision you did not know. The song is like this. That song. That song. Would you believe me if I told you that we are in Bible days again? Would you believe me? And if I say we are in Bible days, is it difficult? Is it a hard thing for God to raise men, to raise a man as He has always done, or as He did in Bible days? Think Joseph, think Moses, think Daniel, think Joshua, think Nehemiah, and anybody you can think of. We are in Bible days again. Remember, I am not a politician. I am not a politician. I am just a boy who loves Jesus and wants to see His will fulfilled here on earth.